name is Audrey Allison. Happy New Year to you. This is your January 2014 forecast for the month. And I'm excited to be here. We have spectacular things happening in January and very rare movements and positionings happening. So I want to get right into it. We have on January 1st, the first day of 2014, we have a new moon. This is very rare. I don't think we've had a new moon on the first of the year in several decades, if not 60 to 70 years or something like that. So we have a new moon. It's 10 degrees Capricorn, and this is in your 10th house. The sun is also here. We're starting the new year as we do every year with the sun in Cap. And we have two new moons this month as well, which is crazy. It's just bizarre. And they're called supermoons. And supermoons is when the moons are located very close to the Earth. Their distance from the Earth is super close. They're very potent moons. And they're also in direct alignment with the Earth. So they're just very strong. You want to really, talk about New Year's resolutions. You want to really focus your energy on what you'd like to accomplish this full year, starting on January 1. And this is in your 10th house. 10th house is career, your status, the limelight, the stage, your passions and your fulfillment in your career. This would be a great new moon to set your intentions on where you'd like to further yourself and see yourself in 2014 in that area. We also have Mercury switching signs twice again this month. So we have a lot of new moon shifts and then Mercury shifts. So this is on the 11th of January. Mercury is going into Aquarius. And Aquarius is in your 11th house. And this is groups and organizations and friendships. So Mercury is the planet of communication and writing and publishing and short distance travel. This is going into that group sector. You could find yourself traveling your neighborhood to go to groups and clubs and being very communicative with your friendships during the 11th and through that period of January, the 11th through the end of January. On the 15th, we have a full moon, which is 25 degrees Cancer. And Cancer is your 4th house of home and family. I feel like this full moon will be illuminating your home sector. You'll find yourself very comfortable there. On the 19th, the sun transits and transitions into Aquarius every year. On the 19th, and this is in your 11th house, Aries, of this friendships and groups and clubs and organizations. I feel like you're going, the 11th house is highlighted a lot for you in the first of the month. So I feel like the sun will be shining into the sector. You could meet new friends and draw in new energies or become a member of new establishments and groups during that time. On the 30th, we have our second new moon. So exciting. Usually when we have two full moons in a month, that would be considered a blue moon. The new moon, being twice, is supermoons. It's 10 degrees Aquarius in this 11th house again at the end of the month. So your 11th house sector is very active, to say the least. New moon will bring in new friendships, new relationships with people. I don't want to call them the 11th house isn't so much committed relationships or marriages, but it is people of interest, people that you've been wanting to surround yourself with and accumulate new energies from people into your life. So that's very positive. On the 31st, Mercury moves twice at the end of the month into Pisces, and this is your 12th house of secrets and spirituality and psychic ability. This is what I'm feeling for you, and then I'm going to pull some cards. Intuitively, I'm picking up that, and this is kind of how the chronological order would be, with all of this activity in the 11th house of bringing in, drawing in new energy and new people around you and joining new groups, new lessons. You could pick up new classes as well. the 31st, then, with Mercury moving into this 12th house, you will then be very quietly assessing and letting your gut guide you spiritually, and your psychic ability, your third eye, will guide you regarding these relationships and maybe who's going to fall off the wayside to the wayside, and who you're going to keep around you in your life. Let me pull some cards, and I know in my videos in the past I've just pulled one card here and there, but what I'd like to do is just a quick spread for the first of the year. Just how when I read my clients, I'll draw, I'll either do a Celtic cross spread or I'll draw a 4-card spread, and I'm going to do that for you right now. Okay, the first card I'm pulling is the Ace of Cups, and I will show you these. The second card is the Lady of Swords. This is first, second, third, and fourth. And how I'm going to analyze this is how I would do in a reading. This is going to govern the month of January and the course of the year. It would really be best in that 12th house to become quiet towards the end of January, because I think throughout the first half of the year, you might have to hold your tongue and reflect quietly and internally about the people coming into your life. This could be also a very creative time for you if you are a musician or a performer. But your purpose this year is to find your own destiny, your own purpose and destiny. The Ace of Cups it represents that, finding your path, finding your purpose and destiny. Don't share a lot of your secrets this year. There's one little warning thing I'm getting in the cards when Three of Swords is next to the Seven of Swords. You just want to choose who you're sharing information with, and it's best to keep most things to yourself that you'd like to remain private, because if you share too much, it gives away the power of the information that you're sharing. And just be particular in who you're choosing to have come into your life. But I love the Ace of Cups card for you. And I really like all of your 11th house action. It's a very, not just active, but it's a very comfortable house, and it just brings in a lot of activity. You'll have plans, put it that way. Well, Aries, I wish you a happy new year. My name is Audrey Alison, and if you'd like to book a reading with me, I do that all through the week. You can find me at www.audreyallison.com. I'm also on Facebook, Audrey Alison Astrology and Tarot. Thanks so much, Aries. I hope you have a beautiful day.